What it do, guys? We're here in the 737 MAX 8. We're coming into Boston from JFK. We're gonna be approaching via the Goshi Winnie transition, and we're going to be landing at runway 4 right in Boston. What do we know about runway 4 right? Let's see. Alright. Elevation 17 feet above sea level, so that's that. What do we have this? Pretty much you can set it to 0. The landing altitude. Weather, very important. Visibility is pretty decent. Got some winds from 350 degree, 5 knots. It's not bad. Got some broken clouds, but that's normal. Could be worse, especially Boston. Temperature 1 degree Celsius. Runways, let's see, we're landing on 4 right. 4 right. Heading, yep. Dimension is a 10,000 foot runway. So it's more than enough runway for us. We'll be just fine. We're gonna begin configuring the plane for landing here in a second. Right now we're cruising at 7,000 feet. So let's get going with the checklist. As you can see, I already started this a little bit. We already briefed the descent before this. We can actually use some charts and stuff like that for Boston. The ILS for right. Got our miss approach set, so we should be fine. And let's begin configuring the plane for landing. So the approach altitude, let's set 4,000 feet. They haven't advised us to. Actually, the ATC told us to maintain our present altitude, so let's hold for a second. As you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful evening. The sunset in the background. This should be a good landing. Weather's good. So we don't have any excuse why it shouldn't be a good landing. So let's cruise into Boston. Let's actually set the brightness on the HUD heads-up display. Make sure we, that should be good. Look at that sunset, huh? It's better behind us. Let's check it out. Pretty nice. Let's have it a little bright, so let's lower the brightness. Let's get vectors to the next waypoint, see what they say.
Boston Center, Aeroméxico 252 tree. Requesting vector to next waypoint.
Aeroméxico 252 tree. Continue to Gashi following heading 070. Resume own navigation.
Continue to Gashi following heading 070. Resume own navigation. Aeroméxico 252 tree.
Aeroméxico 252 tree. Contact Boston Tower on 1 tree 2.225 when inbound.
Tower on 1 tree 2.225. Aeroméxico 252 tree. Boston Tower, Aeroméxico 252 tree. 55 miles southwest. Inbound ILS runway for right approach. Aeroméxico 252 tree.
Let's turn down this
Altimeter 29992. Cleared ILS runway for right approach.
the brightness on the screen in a second.
Cleared ILS runway for right approach. Aeroméxico 252 tree.
It's a little bit better. If anything, we can turn it down more. All right, let's set our altitude to 4,000. And let's begin running the checklist here. Alright. We have begun the descent. Approach altitude set. Final course set. Approach yes. Frequency set. Speed set. Minimums. Radio. Set at my like a. I hate playing with the minimums now, but this is just too sensitive, but fuck it, 278 is fine. That'll do. Flaps, we'll start configuring them as we get 11 miles from the ground. Speed brake on. Auto brake selector. We're gonna land auto brake 2. Gears. We'll bring them down at 2,500 feet. We'll monitor the lights. Taxi lights. Auto. Good. Landing lights spin on. So we're under 10,000 foot. Good, good. Engines are continuous, good. Low light on. Position lights good. Everything's good up here. Seatbelt signs are off. Flight attendants are aware that we're beginning the descent. Alright, let's again this it's turning darker, so its brightness is coming up. Let's do 40%, see how it looks. Better, but not good. Let's do 25. That's better. So we're gonna set all of them at 25. Alright. We have began the final part of the flight, which is getting this bird safely on the ground. So let's continue to monitor. Actually, the altitude was set it at 500. Let's run the checklist again. Make sure we didn't forget anything. All right, everything looks good. Now we just gotta land the plane. The fun part. Now we just sit back and monitor. I got the runway in sight. We're landing 4 right, which I believe is right there where I'm pointing at with the mouse cursor. That's 4 left right there. I believe this is Boston Harbor right here. Alright, let's get the heads-up display going. It's a little bright. Lining up with the runway. Good. Let's see. I don't know why the fuck I clicked that. Didn't make any sense. No sense at all. The screens are bright, huh? Let's turn that brightness down before we get any closer. The plane was fully configured. 2500, the gear can come down. Our landing gear's down. 3 lights are good. Let's get the flaps going. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go flaps 25. We are probably gonna land flaps 40, so flaps full, just how light we are. We don't have any passengers, we don't have any luggage, and as you can see, the center fuel tank is almost empty, so we're coming in pretty light. So I want to create as much drag as possible. Alright, so the flaps are good, let's go flaps full.
Aeroméxico 25. Land runway 4 right. Aeroméxico 252 tree.
I lied, I guess we do have passengers. I wasn't paying attention. So we got the landing clearance. That's always good. There it is. Good old Boston. This is probably Quincy or one of those towns outside of Boston. I'm sure you can tell by that. But there's the city. It's the Hava, Boston Tea Party.
1000.
This must be a school. Alright, let's focus on landing. Enough talking. Let's land. Auto throttle off. Autopilot off my plane.
300.
Continue.
Minimums.
Continue. You guys ever heard of buttering a landing? That's as good as the buttering as it gets. We got her down safely, huh? Alright. Reversers can come off. Flaps can come in. This thing can go away. Oh, reversers are still on.
Aeroméxico 252 tree. Exit runway when able.
Alright, let's exit the runway. That's how it's done, guys. That was a pretty decent landing.
Aeroméxico 252 tree.
Not my best, but
Contact
pretty
ground on
decent.
134.05.
Let's taxi to the gate.
134.05. Aeroméxico 252 tree.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Like the video, subscribe. Write a comment. Comment on how shitty of a pilot I am. Anything helps. Just appreciate the support. And tune into the next video whenever that is. Busy schedule, but we're gonna start pumping the videos out here soon, so enjoy. See you in the next one.